Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. We are so excited to have you here today. And this is our TV show. We have a T for that, Positivi-Tea. And we have a special guest today. We have Bea from the beauty company. Thank you, Bea, for being here today. I am excited to share your story on how we were able to collaborate to come up with you have a beautiful, beautiful tea that I am so proud to carry in my store. I'm so thankful that I got to meet you at the tea convention last year. Actually, it's been about 1 year since I met you at the World Tea Expo, and I fell in love with your teas as soon as I seen them and I tasted them. Actually, I tasted them before I seen the packaging, but the packaging was pretty amazing. So I'm going to cheers you to a cup of tea this morning. Thank you again for being here. So
thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Yes, I am intrigued by your story that you really just only started this company, I think in 2020, was it that you started the tea?
2021.
2021.
I started thinking about it in 2020, and the idea just grew and grew and grew in my mind until it became a reality in 2021. I launched on Thanksgiving Day of 2021.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Yeah.
I launched on 11/11/2020 my CBD business, and then last year my tea business. And last year was when I met you, and I said, you know what, I need to find some really good tasting teas. Like I said, I've been through that convention for 3 days, 3 entire days, and you were the last booth that I hit, and you had the best tasting teas. So I said, oh my gosh, I definitely want to do business with this lady, because not only did your teas taste good, but you also exude your company name, the beauty company, because you're beautiful, and your name is Bea, and that's where the beauty comes in, I'm sure. And but again, you were not always in the tea business. You are an architect, and a very successful architect in the commercial business. Can we share a little about your story there?
Of course, yeah. So I'm originally from Mexico. I moved to San Diego 13 years ago because I wanted to explore my career, to take it like one step further. And I felt like in Mexico, like there was no more room for me to grow. So I came here, and I live in San Diego, California. San Diego, it's been such a blessing for me. Like it just welcomed me with open arms, and I started working here. Like I've done a very wide range of projects. I prefer doing commercial than residential. I've worked on the expansion for the airport here in San Diego. I did a museum, the Museum of Making Music for the NAM organization.
Oh,
I
wow.
just finished a theater in Carlsbad. I love architecture. I love the creative part of it. The reason that I started the tea company is because I was having a lot of health issues and nothing was helping me. So in 2020, when everybody was in lockdown, I went to Tulum, because Tulum was open, and met a natural doctor there. And I was telling him like about my issues. They were like UTIs. I started like getting cysts on my breast. And he was telling me like, why don't you drink this tea? And he prescribed me like a bunch of different herbs and asked me to make teas. And I was like, that's not going to help me. And he's like, yeah, it's going to help you. And I was like, no, like I didn't listen. I used to drink a lot of coffee, and that was like making matters worse. So one day I was tired and sick of it. I started drinking the teas, and voila, my life just like changed drastically. Like I used to have like thick rosacea and a lot of like health issues. They just started like going away. Like
Wow.
I started losing weight. My hair started growing. Like everything just like it was like transformation for me.
A
I was,
transformation indeed. Yes.
yes, a
And
complete
that's so awesome
transformation.
because we focus on the wellness in our bodies, mind, body, spirit, and we know when our bodies are not feeling good, and when when it's time to take a charge of our bodies and our minds and our everything around our health. It's important. Our health is our wealth, right?
Absolutely.
And
It's like if you that's your like your foundation. It's your
absolutely.
foundation, and you need to like keep it and take really good care of yourself. So that's why like when I started seeing all these like wonders happening to me, I was like, how come more people don't know about this, because like we're very trained to drink coffee every day, and that's the norm. And I was like, how about people start drinking tea? And so I thought about it. I was like, I want to launch like a tea brand, and I wanted to make it very like very girly, very like to more than give you like the medicinal benefits, but also give you like the sense of just like doing something really nice for yourself. So
Right. And it's the tranquility and the serenity you get from it, right? It's all of that rolled into one. And it feels good when you know that your body's working the way it should be because of the herbs that you're giving it. Because really, when it comes down to it, the teas are really herbs, right? They're herbal teas. They're
exactly.
and I know you did a lot of research to find the great quality teas that are showcased at the tea company.
Oh my god,
And
I ordered teas like I don't even know how many, like from everywhere. Like I just started like, okay, my first question was like, where am I gonna get these teas? But I started getting like randomly people showed up and like like in Europe, Asia, everywhere, and they started sending me samples. And I tried, I don't know, probably like I don't know, like probably over 100 like samples of tea, but the ones that I chose were the ones that I loved the most and that I felt that had the most benefits. And that's why I chose those three blends to start the company because I wanted a trio, because like I also needed them. I wanted them to be related to how you feel, and so that
oh,
could give you like even more benefits.
so that's why you came up with I am love, I am peace, I am energy, which is the
Yes,
first three trios that you created. And then you came out with three additional new teas, which are chai teas, which is I
yes.
am bliss, I am Mary, and I am joy. And I actually had a cup of I am joy today.
Oh my god! Thank
And
you. Cheers.
yes,
I'm doing well.
I love these teas, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with you more because there's a lot more behind the I ams.
Yes.
I know for me, I am happy, I am blessed, I am calm, I am generous, I am powerful. Like there's so many that I can't wait, and I'm excited about the next step in this journey with you. So
Yes.
again, I thank you for being here today. I thank you for what
Thank
you
you.
created. I'm inspired by you. This is a TV show about women inspiring women, and you inspire me. And you're very classy and elegant, and it comes across not just in you as a person, but in your teas to your product. So I'm very proud to be able to carry your products in my store. I'm glad that you wanted to allow me to partner with you to do that, and I'm excited for what's next for us.
Yes.
And even with your whole other journey that you're taking with the architecture, that's such an incredible thing. You don't hear about very many women in architecture these days, right? I mean, it was like when early 80s I was in telecommunications and you didn't hear about women being a technician to install phones. You just didn't. But us women, we're going to be trailblazers, and we're gonna continue to break the glass ceiling, right? At least
Exactly.
I'm trying
Exactly.
to. I'm trying to do that. So, B, is there Was there a moment in time when you just said, this is really, really a dream come true for me? Because, we always are trying to chase our dreams, chase our goals, our aspirations. And then you get to a point where you're like, am I doing the right thing? And am I feeling the right, am I taking the right path? And it sounds like you have, you've noticed that there's been so many benefits to drinking tea and being healthy and feeling well. And of course, we're all about feeling well. We're a wellness company, and that's why I wanted to carry the teas.
I mean, I think the fact that I couldn't let it go of my head, like it was just like taking over me. Like I was like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I had no expertise. I have never sold anything physical in my life. So to me, I was stepping into the unknown, like basically. But the love for it and I just wanted to deliver this message to as many people as I could. So I think that my aha moment was at the World Tea Expo, because that
Oh,
was the first time that I have ever interacted with like people, and showing
okay.
them my product and just like talking to them and receiving feedback. And the fact that it was so well received and that everybody was just like, I loved. So that was, I felt so much bliss in that event because it was just meeting other tea people. It was amazing. It's
I
like,
know. And that's where I met you. And it was amazing because, like I said, for 3 days I tried teas. I must have tried over 100 teas. And I don't know if you just get immune to it. And it was like just not starting to taste good anymore. But I'm telling you, your teas tasted really, really good. You had a beautiful booth. And I was just like, I was so intrigued. There were 3 people that I met at that show, and you were one of them. And you're the one who stood out the most to me. And I said, I have to do business with this lady because I think we could have a pretty good partnership together. I love what you stand for. I love what you believe in, and I'm happy that I was introduced to you. I don't believe there are accidents in who you meet in life, and so I believe I pray every day anyway, and I always ask God to put me in front of the right people and the right resources, and He always ordains my steps. So I'm thankful for that because I feel like it's been a true blessing to meet you. And again, thank you for being on my show. Thank you for allowing me to again sell your teas and carry your teas in my store. I'm looking forward to collaborating with you more, and I'm hoping next year we'll have some new teas to announce. And
yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. I'm working on new blends now that I'm thinking. Yes. And of course, like you're going to be the first to know, and maybe we can do a collab together. That'd be fantastic.
I would love
I
it.
would
I
love
would love
it.
it.
Yes.
And I would love for you to come back in May if you could. I'm going to have a panel of, I already decided that I want to have an episode that's just geared to Latinas, because in May, of course, we have Cinco de Mayo, and I'm all about Latinas and inspiring Latinas because, my goal is always if I can inspire one person a day, I've accomplished my goal.
Of
And
course.
so I hope to, continue inspiring people with our teas and, just it's really about making them feel well. And if, we can make them feel good, oh gosh, that's why I'm doing the business, both businesses in the CBD side and the tea side, because when I hear the stories,
Yes.
that's the reward that I get. That's the satisfaction that I get from being able to do this business and doing something that I love and making a difference in those people's lives who really, need that just one cup or, that new ritual of saying yes.
Yes.
It's tea time, and that's what's
Exactly.
going to make me feel good about myself. And it's a wonderful feeling. Again, B, thank you so very much for being here today. I'm excited to have you back on my show again. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And
No, thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here. Like you're such a great friend. I'm so happy that I
thank
can
you.
be part of your life. No, thank you.
And you have a very blessed day. And I look forward to, again, having you back on the show for our Cinco de Mayo Hispanic Latinas, supporting and inspiring Latinas, because that's what we are. We are Latinas.
We are proudly.
Absolutely. And so again, thanks. And we hope that you guys, if you want to give your webpage or your any
Yes,
information.
it's thebeautyteacompany.com. And you can also find the teas at Amazon. I also sell on Amazon.
Oh, one more thing I did want to promote you on and congratulate you on was that you were featured in the People magazine, and your product was also included in the swag bags for the Grammy Awards and the Emmys.
Yes,
And
it was.
that is huge. So kudos to you for making that
Thank you.
happen.
Thank
That
you so
is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm looking forward to a lot more wonderful stories that we can share. And again, thanks. We are truly thankful to have you here today. So
Thank you. Same here. And I'll be back soon.
I can't wait. All right. Thanks
Thank
again.
you.
Bye
Have a
bye.
wonderful day. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope that we have inspired you, because again, if we can inspire one person a day, I've accomplished my goal. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye bye.